Hello, friends, and welcome to the Cinemondo podcast with Kathy and Burk, talking about movies and movie trailers. And today we're gonna take a look at a trailer that has a title that I'm not sure how I feel about.
I know. I'm very reluctantly watching this video.
Yeah,
you know how I am about animals and stuff, and this is not. It's not the animal's fault. Whatever's happening.
I know, and I'm not one of those people who thinks it's funny when animals get high. You know?
No, I hate it when people do that.
I don't know if this is that, but the movie is called Cocaine Bear. And something in me says that somebody saw that headline, because apparently it was an actual news story in the 80s. And they saw a headline that said Cocaine Bear, and they said, let's write a movie using that headline, using that title, but sort of just riff on it.
And you know, it's directed by Elizabeth Banks, who's an actress, and she's directed a few films. So I'm hoping that there'll be a little more than just an exploitation movie, because she's not like a exploitation type director. So I'm hoping it's going to bring a little something. And also we have some pretty good talent in this. We have Ray Liotta, one of his last films, and Kerry Russell. So it's a little bit elevated from what the title would lead us to believe. So I'm interested in seeing how this ends up looking, because I would not expect it to look good.
Yeah, I have no idea. It sounds like one of those Sharknado, tornado kind of movies, like where they just stick a bunch of different words together and, like, I don't know, in the hopes that people are like, oh, I want to see that, Battleship Laserhead Bear Shark Man.
It still works.
Yeah.
People still want to see it.
I know.
All right, are we ready? Let's get this over with. All right.
All right. And...
Medic!
Oh, Jesus. What is that?
Beth, we should go.
Millions of dollars worth of cocaine fell from the sky this morning in Knoxville, Tennessee.
There's more of this out there. They dumped it somewhere.
I'm looking for my daughter.
Forest is a dangerous place.
Hey, Henry, check it out. Something got into it. A deer, maybe.
A lot of cocaine was lost. I need you to go and get it.
No, don't eat that, don't eat that. Let's see what kind of effect that has on
The bear. It fucking did cocaine. A bear did cocaine.
There was a bear.
A bear?
It was Burk.
Hey, that's inappropriate.
You're safe. Bears can't climb trees.
Of course I can.
Higher, baby.
Oh, shit.
Get higher, baby.
It kind of seems like the thing that stays with a man forever.
Apex predator. High on cocaine. Out of his mind. Oh man, you fucked.
What the fuck is wrong with that bear?
Shoot it, man. Beth, speed up.
Get higher, baby. And don't ever come down.
We have such good luck in nature.
That just makes me want to cry, honestly.
I know, it's just making fun of a bear that's high, I don't know.
Are we cranky? I feel
probably.
like I don't like animals being exploited, even if it's CGI. I don't like the idea of
it being
the animal
funny.
being the bad guy, and it's funny because it did cocaine and now it's on a rampage.
Because you just you just know that people
Mm,
do that. I mean, people give
yeah,
drugs to their pets and stuff. I know, like people make their
yeah,
dog inhale their whatever, and it's just it's not funny. I mean, some people are like, look at him, he's high,
yeah. I
and
don't.
it's like, nah. I mean, I don't know. It's I guess maybe we're overreacting, whatever.
I
To
mean, I'm not taking this in the spirit in which it is intended.
yeah,
All I can hope is the bear comes down off his high and wanders off into the wilderness, never to be seen again. And that he doesn't have to be killed because he's not a crazy, man-killing bear. Ingested a man-made chemical that was there illegally, and it's not
right.
his fault. And I don't know. I find it hard to find that funny. I did like the kid. The kid was funny.
Yeah, it looks like it's got some funny cast and
It
stuff,
does.
but yeah, these kind of things. I mean, I hate to say it, just makes me uncomfortable. It makes me not want to see it. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Mm.
give any money to the idea of getting animals high and thinking that that's hilarious. That
Yeah.
he's fucked up. It's like I don't know. It's
And the CGI is kind of bad. So I wonder, I mean, I know it's supposed to be kind of campy, and
yeah,
they probably made it a little bit like comical because they didn't want it to be too real because then it would be too disturbing. Maybe
a
people
little
wouldn't like it.
cartoonish. I mean, it is acting, is doing some sort of human mannerisms and things like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah. I mean, better
that's
than a real
still
bear, I guess. But yeah, I just found it to be kind of a bummer. I don't really want to see, like you said, movies where animals are abused like that, and I know
yeah,
people
it
were
kind of
being killed and
perpetuates.
whatever.
It perpetuates that thing of like animals in the wilderness are entertainment. It looks like at the beginning that some people are out there on the nature trails and they were getting
Yeah.
too close to a bear, and
Yeah.
there's that whole selfie. I want to get my selfie
Yeah.
with the bear or the moose or
Yeah.
whatever, and it's just ruining nature for other people. It's like I don't know. People have this weird thing that they want to go out into nature and mess with it,
Yeah.
and I see that so much and I feel so cranky about it whenever
Mhm.
I go on a hike and
Yeah.
I come across this place where people have like pulled all the rocks out of this beautiful
Yeah.
creek and they stacked them up like some Zen meditation rock stacking
Yeah.
meditation manifestation in the forest, and some people are like, "Oh, it's so beautiful." But I'm like,
Mm.
"No, it's
It was beautiful
graffiti.
before.
It was beautiful already. Do
Yes.
that in your backyard. Leave nature so everybody can see it without having to come across, walk on their nature hike and see your artistic creation that you
That's
put
right.
there. Nobody wants to see. Anyway, I could go on these rants.
I know.
And
I've
when
never been
people
a
do that with
fan.
animals,
It's ironic because I'm a huge Jaws fan,
yeah.
but now when I think back on, I mean, much as I love Jaws, it's like I feel like, wow, I actually like a movie where an animal is being killed, but it was in its natural environment. They weren't abusing it, giving it cocaine. And
Right.
I do not like any of these movies where animals gone wild and killing people, like the grizzly bear stuff, or the wild
Yeah.
boars, or they had even that Idris Elba movie just came out called Beast or something, where there's a lion who's trying to kill his family, and I'm just like, no, you shouldn't be
Yeah.
there in the first place. I'm always gonna side with
Animals shouldn't be they shouldn't be the antagonist in things like this. I mean,
no.
it's a tradition that goes way back,
It does.
but I mean, when you go back, I mean, one of the classics, of course, is King Kong,
Hmm.
and whenever I
I don't
watch
like
that,
that
that's one
either.
of the very first. I mean,
Right.
I love the special effects and the all that stuff, but when I watch that movie now, it is
Mhm.
from a time when that idea
Yeah.
of let's go in there and dominate the nature
Yeah.
and
Let's
transform
use it.
it and abuse it and kill it and bring it
Yeah.
back and bring back a trophy.
Yeah.
That is disgusting to me, and that's what that movie is about.
Mhm.
When they go to Skull Island, they've got these rifles and they just start shooting the dinosaurs. It's like
Mhm.
that's the thing. And then they bring King Kong back to New York and they get
And
weirded
then,
out.
oh, he's on a rampage killing
He
people.
goes
We
on a
need to kill him.
rampage,
You don't want to be there.
and
Yeah,
then they
so
kill
I'm just
him.
like, I
And then
hate
at the
it. Hate it.
end, Carl Denham blames somebody else. It's like, no,
Women.
you did it. You did
Blames the
the
woman as
entire
usual.
thing yourself, and
No,
you
this was
blame
all
somebody
you,
else.
man.
Yep.
So, yeah. So
Just
this is
leave
not the
it,
right movie for us.
And Jurassic Park is another great example. But I think
Yeah.
Jurassic Park was kind of self-aware. It was like,
Yeah.
that is a that is a predator type of film where the animals are after the people, and you're kind of expected to be on the side of the dinosaurs in a weird way
Yeah.
because they don't belong, and you know it, and people in the movie say it. They say,
Yeah,
you
there's
know,
a
we're
scientist there saying, "This is on us, people. This is, they're doing
yeah.
natural things. We're not, they're not the enemy."
Yeah, and it's
So
Jeff Goldblum, and when was he ever
I listen
wrong?
to Jeff
So
Goldblum always. He always tells the truth. I believe him. So we have a little quick this is the true story blurb
right.
that was in the newspaper, and this is probably where they found it. So
It was like
the bear actually
1985, right?
1985, the bear actually OD'd. It didn't go kill people, which is even just sadder even
Now
still.
put that back up for a sec. There's something that
Okay.
looks at the very top there. That the lights be turned off and Mr. Copeland, owner of Popeye's famous fried chicken, be jailed for violating.
What could it be?
That's. I'm gonna see if I can figure out the rest of that.
Find out what that story is. That's hilarious. Okay, so yeah, so it began with a really sad story that people probably think is hilarious for some reason, and then
Right, but
we have
the bear OD'd on drugs and died. You know.
yeah, no, it's just sad all over.
Yeah.
That bear could have been living its life except for stupid humans. So
Yeah.
it's actually a nice poster. I like this black
Yeah.
and white. I like the 80s style logo because it's set in 1985. I like the bears kind of disintegrating into powder, white powder. It's really nice. Inspired by true events. It's just hilarious. No, it's not
Right.
really, but okay.
The title was inspired by true events.
Exactly. But yeah, so yeah, great poster. Not my kind of movie. I just don't want to watch animals get hurt. And I don't, and they're gonna make the bear the enemy for attacking people, but it's really not even its fault. So it makes it even sadder to me. So nope.
Yeah, and it seems
That's
like
a no for
you're supposed
me.
to, you're expected to laugh at the animal being high. You know, I don't know.
And it also seems like one of those problems that was easily solved if somebody wanted to kill it, which it looks like in this area, a lot of people had guns, and for some
Right.
reason, no one seems to can kill it for some reason. So I have a hard time on a lot of reality issues on this movie that
Yeah.
anyone would end up getting hurt by this bear ultimately.
Like, why are the guns not working in this film? You know, it's like, the guns not working because they don't have enough bars.
Is the bear just so hopped up on cocaine? Bullets don't hurt it.
Right.
But yeah, so hard pass for me on this movie. We don't usually do bad
Me too.
reviews, but I just
Yeah.
can't deal with this movie. No. All right. Hope you enjoyed that review.
The thing is that it's in an environment right now where we're seeing a lot of news stories about people in national parks abusing animals. You know, the whole thing about selfies right now is just out of control with people. Every travel destination has to be a selfie opportunity.
Yeah.
And anytime people go into the wilderness, it has to be about taking selfies. Not with everybody, of course, but there's like so many pictures of people who only want to go out into the wilderness so they can share selfies of their glamping trip.
Yeah. I know. And then they defy the rules that are set there for their own safety and the animal safety of not getting close to them, and they do anyway. And then we have people getting hurt, and then the animals get hurt, and all this bad publicity. Like the animal's the bad guy. So
and they're complaining. They're like, I got hurt in your park. It's like,
I'm gonna sue you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
No,
People.
and
That's why we can't have nice things.
And then people doing, graffiti on ancient petroglyphs and going up and breaking ancient rock formations and
Come on, people,
and also
be better.
going outside of the boundaries and getting too close to the edge of the horrible cliff and then
Or
slipping
touching
and
trees
falling
they're not
off
supposed to be touching that are like 1 million years old. Things like that.
and hitting
Come on,
golf
be
balls into
classy.
the
Keep
Grand
it classy.
Canyon and
Yeah, that's right.
It's ugly. People can be very ugly. They don't really appreciate the nature that they've got.
Be
around
nice
them.
to nature. Be
Yeah.
nice to the cocaine bear. Let him just wear it off. Just everybody stay inside. Let the bear do its thing, and it will wake up and it will wander off and be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's your solution.
There we go. Boo! Did not like this
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, I'm afraid I don't know if there's a good message at the end of it or not, but I'm not going to stick around to find out. I'm sorry.
Someone let us know how this ends. I don't care about
Yeah.
spoilers. Let us know if there's some sort of self-aware moment of like, this is not the bear's fault. We're not going to hurt it. Or does
Yeah.
the bear get killed in a super funny way? I just want to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, all right.
Blah. Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.